B. Ever wonder why some people just seem to have their life together from the moment they wake up? I used to think they were just lucky or naturally morning people, but then I realized it all comes down to a deliberate system. I call it my morning power hour, and honestly, it is the blueprint that changed everything for my mental health, my productivity, and my overall happiness. It is not about waking up at 4 in the morning and running a marathon. It is about reclaiming your mind before the rest of the world starts asking for your attention. Today, I want to walk you through exactly how I use the 3 pillars of gratitude, intentions, and manifestation to set my day up for success, and how you can do the same without feeling overwhelmed or rushed. Sloop. The first pillar of this routine is gratitude. Now, I know you have probably heard this 1,000 times, but there is a massive difference between just thinking about what you are thankful for and actually feeling it in your bones. When I first wake up, before I even think about touching my phone or checking my emails, I take a few quiet minutes to list 3 very specific things I am genuinely grateful for. The trick here is to avoid the generic answers. Instead of saying, I am grateful for my house, I might say, I am grateful for the way the warm sunlight hits the kitchen table while I am making my morning tea. Specificity creates a real emotional connection, and that emotion is what actually shifts your brain from a state of scarcity to a state of abundance. When you start your day focusing on the wealth of what you already have, you naturally become a magnet for more good things. It is like you are telling the universe that you are ready for more because you are actually appreciating the current moment. Debts. Practice literally rewires your brain to look for the good throughout the rest of the day. Once I have grounded myself in that feeling of gratitude, I move on to setting my intentions. A lot of people confuse intentions with a to-do list, but they are completely different animals. A to-do list is all about what you are doing, while an intention is all about who you are being. I ask myself one simple but profound question every single morning. How do I want to feel today? Maybe I want to feel productive and energetic, or maybe I recognize that I have been stressed lately and I need to feel calm and patient. By deciding on an intention, I am giving my brain a filter for the day ahead. I choose peace as my intention. Then, when a stressful email pops up at noon or someone cuts me off in traffic, I have already pre-programmed my response to stay centered. It is about taking the steering wheel of your emotions rather than letting the day's external events dictate how you feel. It is an incredibly powerful way to move from being reactive to being proactive in your own life. Now, let us talk about the manifestation part of the hour. This is where I really get to dream big and align my current energy with my long-term goals. I spend about 10 minutes visualizing my biggest dreams as if they have already happened. I do not just see the image in my head like a movie, I try to activate all my senses and feel the emotions associated with that success. If I am manifesting a career breakthrough, I imagine the firm handshake, the excitement of the news, and the deep sense of pride I will feel in that moment. I also love to use a technique called scripting, where I write a journal entry dated 6 months or a year from now, describing my life in the present tense. Might feel a little strange at first, but it helps your subconscious mind get comfortable with the idea of your goals being your current reality. When your subconscious believes it is possible, your conscious mind starts spotting opportunities and solutions that you might have completely missed before. Start acting like the person who already has those things, which eventually makes those dreams a reality. I know what you might be thinking right now. You might be thinking that a full hour sounds like a lot of time to commit, especially if you have kids, a demanding job, or a long commute. But here is the secret that makes this work for anyone. The power hour is totally flexible. Set. On my busiest days, I condense this whole process into a power 15. I spend 5 minutes on gratitude, 5 on intentions, and 5 on manifestation, while I am in the shower or even while I am driving. The magic is not actually in the duration of the practice. It is in the consistency of it. By doing this every single day, you are building a foundation of mental strength that makes you feel almost unstoppable. You stop letting the news, social media, or other people's emergencies define your mood. You become the conscious creator of your own experience. If you are ready to try this out, I want you to commit to just 3 days. Start tomorrow morning. Do not check your notifications first thing. Give that initial window of time to yourself instead. I promise you will notice a shift in your energy and your focus almost immediately. It is all about showing up for yourself so you can show up better for everyone else in your life. If you found this helpful, I would love to hear what your current morning routine looks like down in the comments, or you can just share one thing you are grateful for right now to get that positive energy flowing. Thanks so much for spending part of your morning with me today. Make sure to subscribe for more tips on leveling up your life and hitting those big goals. I will see you in the next one.